Hey guys, Midget here. So I'm going to be doing a review and shooting test on this A&K ACR. Now this is the DMR version. It might be called the SV. I don't know what that stands for. I apologize. It says in the box, but I'm not going to even bother with the unboxing. It is the long version. Let's just put it that way. So Alec got this. Alec Mack. He got it in the mystery box. So it was the Father's Day mystery box. And so, I mean, I have an A&K ACR. It's, you know, an okay gun. And I just decided I'll do a review on the completely stock one. I've done nothing to this. So let's just start from the back and go to the front. There is this DMR style stock. It's actually quite adjustable. You got a bunch of dials on the side. This one, is that even adjusting anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, there's a rail on the bottom here. I know that for sure. I'm not sure if you have to loosen these screws, but the cheek riser is adjustable. I think the back pad is adjustable, but it doesn't seem like the knobs are doing anything. Maybe they're completely for show. That'd be really stupid. So I can't confirm that those are adjustable. There's a sling mount right here, which I'm not sure what you would even be able to fit in there because it's so close to the body. There is a QD mount right here, so if you're the QD sling type of guy, you can use that. There's another one right here that's really close to the body, so you'd probably have to do like kind of a string through there or use paracord in order to, you know, tie a loop, because you're not going to be able to get any sling mount through there, I don't think. Maybe one of those rings, but you're not going to be able to get a sling mount through there at all. So I'd recommend just probably using the QD mount right there, or just no sling at all. Comes with a flip-up back sight here, which is adjustable from 200 to 600 meters, or feet, or yards. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be dialed in as, but it's airsoft, so don't expect to shoot 600 of anything except maybe inches. So the upper receiver is metal, it's monolithic, one piece. Plastic low receiver, ambi selector switch, does click into place pretty well. Ambi mag catch, right here, right here. Now I'm not a fan of these magazine catches, they break really easily. When you take the gun apart, you have to basically twist off this side, and it actually damages the body, and I've broken multiple of these magazine catches. They're crap, but you can find them on eBay, so if anyone, you know, has a better way of taking these out, maybe I'm taking them out wrong, but they completely just crack. Not every time, but after like 4 times of taking it apart, you break them. So they're not too expensive to buy aftermarket, but it is very annoying. You get a functioning bolt lock right here, functioning charging handle, bolt locks, and then you have the ambi bolt lock down there. So you can actually switch this charging handle, or I think you can switch it to the other side. Maybe you can't. And the real one you can. With this one, I'm not sure, because it doesn't look like it goes all the way back. It wouldn't even be worth switching anyways. It's an airsoft gun, and it's an AEG, okay? It does absolutely nothing. As far as the hop-up, it is a 2-piece. It's clear, polycarbonate. I'm not a fan of the hop-ups at all. In fact, I'm having issues with my hop-up, so we'll see how that works out. Magazine, it is a PMAG style. It's a high cap. I've heard bad things about these. Never used one myself, but I've heard a lot of people say they suck. They just don't feed well. So I'm going to be using G&P mid caps. We're not going to even try to use it. It is plastic and it looks good. Plastic handguard. It is the long handguard. The standard one stops like right here. Right here. So it's a good 2-3 inches longer. It is plastic, like I said. That is where your battery is housed. The barrel here, I believe, is 20 or 22 inches. It is long. Plastic flash hider. Again, this is where you're going to keep your battery. Let's see if I can pop it out without any tools. Probably not. Now got a screwdriver so I can pop it out. There you go. See, huge handguard. Tons of battery space there. What battery would I recommend for this? For longevity, like a 7.4. But honestly, it doesn't provide a whole lot of power because the motor's kind of weak. So I just recommend, honestly, get an 11.1 LiPo, run it until it breaks. Once it breaks, have a good tech upgrade it for you. Or upgrade it right out of the box if you're a tech yourself. It does have a fuse and a Tamiya connector. QD barrel system, I'm not going to mess with that. But you can flip this latch down and actually twist it and then pull the barrel out and the hop up, which is cool for hop up and barrel upgrades. It's super easy to do. As far as the internals, It says in the box it's a micro switch trigger. This is not a micro switch trigger. Literally, this is just standard trigger contacts. You can feel it. It's standard trigger contacts, not a micro switch. It does say it's a QD gearbox shell for the spring guide. I'm going to actually confirm that. I'm going to pop the pins out and take the stock off and actually look to see if that's true or not, because, you know, it says there's a micro switch and there's not. My ACR that I have, my A&K, actually has a QD gearbox shell, but I've had 2 other A&K ACRs and they did not have it. So I think their newer versions do. As far as the other internals, it's just stock A&K. It's your cheap Chinese A&K stuff. They don't update anything. A&K, they just don't. If anything, the gearbox shell was the only thing that they updated, doing the QC or QD or whatever you want to call it, the quick change spring system. Other than that, they haven't updated anything, as far as I know. Maybe their silver core wiring or whatever. Other than that, it's still got a plastic piston, standard Chinese gears, and a poopy motor. Alright, so here we have it. So in order to disassemble the gun, you're going to need to, this screwdriver just falls right through the hole, so I'm going to have to end up doing this type of thing. You're going to pop out the top pin and the bottom pin. You're going to have to set it up, otherwise the pins are going to hit the other side of this and not come out all the way. Just a little bit. There we go. There goes my bag. Alright, so this stock does not want to come off. I can confirm that it is a QD gearbox shell. Just by looking on the inside here, you can see it's actually ball bearing spring guide as well. So it is QD, but it is a huge, absolute huge pain to get this stock off. In fact, even hitting it with a hammer wouldn't make this come off. So it's very, very tight. Be careful. But if your, field allows 440 up to 450 on semi-automatic, you should be good. If they require permanent modification, you're probably going to need to get into that, quick change feature and lower it to 400. But that's just up to you. Alright, as you can see, it's got, fairly good amount of battery space in here. Sorry I'm sweating so much. It's extremely hot out here. There is plenty of battery space in here. I'd recommend stick or nunchuck lipos. You can fit brick lipos in here. It's going to be a tight fit. I have an adapter from Tamiya to Dean's on here, so that's just taking up more space as well. Alright, I finally got it. So the battery that I have in here is a Tenergy 11.1 15 to 25C. It is a 1200 milliamp. Now I'm going to be using G&P mid caps. I have 0.3s loaded up in here. We're going to see how it shoots. So these are 0.3s again. You can hear it smack. It's definitely carrying its energy. It's an A&G, so not as much as like HPA, but still pretty good. Wouldn't want to be shot by it. Trigger response wise, it could be much better, trust me. But it is upgradable, so you can, up the trigger response and the rate of fire. You can even up the FPS if you wanted to. It is version 2 compatible, so version 2 gears, long type motor. So really anything you could think of, you can use in this. Just besides the nozzle, that's pretty much the only proprietary thing. And obviously wiring harness, it's going to be front wired, but you could front wire a MOSFET easy. But yeah, trigger response definitely could be better. It's tri-full auto. So pretty good, fed 100%. Those were 0.3s like a year. Does shoot pretty good. I would say actually stick with 0.25s. 0.3s are a little bit heavy for a stock gun, at least this stock gun. So I'd stick with 2.5s. 2.5s shoot 200 feet though. Alright, I'm having feeding issues now. Might just be this mag, because the other one ran fine. It's probably just the mag. Oh, there it goes. So, shoots really nice, honestly. It's stock, so I definitely recommend an upgrade. But yeah, Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this gun or anything else, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video.